YouTube, what's going on? Woody P coming back with another one. Let's get it. I'm up at the field. You know what that means. We going goal post to goal post. I'm getting some work in. You see me sweating. We here though. Football is here. This time next week I'll be doing a breakdown of the Rams-Bills game. That's this Thursday. Tonight is Saturday. Tonight we got Notre Dame versus Ohio State. 2 versus 5. ABC 7:30. Check that out. So we here. You know I love my goalpost to goalpost videos. I did one last week of the Sack Kings, Sack Goats. That was a good video. Check that out. So I'm on the gridiron though. I'm gonna do some of my top safeties coming into the 2022-2023 season. Like I said, I played DB, so I can talk about this all day. But I can do all positions. I'm a football guru. But give some of my top safeties coming into the 2022-2023 season. And all these guys are all pros, Pro Bowlers, so. And it was tough. I did 6 of them. And I even did an honorable mention. Check the thumbnail out. It was tough to get, you know, the top guys. But I did 6 of them, so check that out. So we here though. Football is here. So I'm about to start grinding even harder now. So top safeties coming into the season, 2022-2023 season. This is tough, but did the best I could. Coming in at number 1, this guy just got paid too. Derwin James, Los Angeles Chargers. Derwin James has some knee injuries in the past, but he's looks like he's fully healthy now. Made the Pro Bowl last season. 6'2", big safety out of Florida State. Derwin James, he's flying around. Guard tight ends, him and Kelsey's always going at it. You know, them AFC matchups. You know, so Derwin James though, coming in at number 1. He's flying around. He's, you know, still got a lot of great years ahead of him. He's only going into his 5th season, I believe. But Derwin James missed about a season and a half with the knee injury, but he was healthy in 2021, so Derwin James just got paid also, so guy that I'm looking at going forward. Derwin James coming in at number 1. Coming in at number 2, Minkah Fitzpatrick out of Pittsburgh. He really changed that Steelers defense when he, you know, got traded 2019 from Miami. He didn't like the way he was being utilized in Miami. He got to Pittsburgh. They use him more as a free safety. Minkah's always over top. All pro guy, Pro Bowler. He's always around the ball, whether it be a fumble recovery, whether he's forcing a fumble. Minkah Fitzpatrick, I like him a lot. Alabama. He changed that Steelers defense as soon as he got there. 2019, 2020. So Minkah have a lot of great years ahead of him. I think he's going into his 5th season also. So Minkah Fitzpatrick coming in at number 2. Coming in at number 3. I would just do 3 AFC guys first. Kevin Beyer from the Tennessee Titans. He had 5 interceptions last season, been holding it down for Tennessee for a while now, you know, on the back end. He's been with the Titans about 5-6 years now. Kevin Beyer was a Pro Bowler last season. Like I said, he had 5 interceptions, but he's always around that ball, Kevin Beyer. So, gotta throw him in there. Give you a good view though. I'm out here. Give y'all a good view. Get some work in. Yeah, Kevin Beyer coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 4, Antoine Winfield Jr., the son of Antoine Winfield Sr., who had a great career. He's one of the best tackling corners you will ever see. Played with Minnesota, Buffalo. Antoine Winfield was one of my favorite corners. He was tough, only 5'9". Junior's the same way. He's built just like his pops, about 5'9". He'll come up and hit just like his pops. That's why I had to throw him on this list. He's definitely ascending. He's going into his 3rd season. Antoine Winfield Jr., Super Bowl champion, was a Pro Bowler last season. Not a big interception guy, but he's always over top, always around the ball. He can force some fumbles. Physical guy. Plays just like his daddy. He plays just like his pop. So Antoine Winfield Jr. coming in at number 4. Doing my NFC guys now. like I said, this is no ranking, just, guys that I think will have a great season coming up. So, Antoine Winfield Jr. coming in at number 4. Coming in at number 5, Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams for Seattle. He's more so always in the box. You see Jamal Adams in the box more so out of LSU. Big guy too, 6'1", 215, Jamal Adams. Like I say, you see him serve as more so an extra linebacker. Jamal Adams, he's, like I say, more so in the box, but he guard tight ends as well. He can be versatile, but when you think of Jamal Adams, you kind of more so think of a strong safety and like a extra linebacker when you think of Jamal Adams. But he can ball, physical. He can play. He can play. So got to throw Jamal Adams in there. He just got paid not too long ago also. So Jamal Adams, I got to throw him in there. Number 6. Coming in at number 6 in my final one, Tyrann Mathieu. He'll be playing with the Saints this season. Always been an all-pro, Pro Bowl guy for the Chiefs. He was a Pro Bowler last year for Kansas City. Matthews, all-decade team, 2010 all-decade team. All-pro guy out of LSU. Not a big guy either. Matthews only 5'9", a honey badger. Only come in about 5'9". Matthews actually bounced around. Not bounced around, but he played for about 4 teams. You got the Texans, Chiefs, Saints, Cardinals. So Matthew, he's bounced around, but he's back home with New Orleans now. And looking to, add some pieces to that defense. But Tyrann Mathieu, always around the ball, whether it be forcing a fumble recovery. Especially early on in his career, in his LSU days, Tyrann Mathieu was like a magnet to the ball. But those 6 guys, some guys that I like, we went goal post to goal post, though. I can't stop. I love it. I play DB, so it come natural to me. But I can talk all positions. Like I said last week, I did, D tackles, D linemen, sack king, sack goat. So check that video out. But yeah, some of my top guys, top safeties. Some honorable mention guys that I had, NFC. Had Buda Baker, Cardinals, 2-time All-Pro, 2-time Pro Bowler. Got to throw him in there. Would like to see him. He's more so in the box a lot, but like to see him take the ball away a lot more, interceptions. That's why I didn't more so put him in my top 6, but Buda Baker, Harrison Smith for the Vikings. He's always around the ball in the box. Guard tight ends. He's been doing it for a while now, Harrison Smith. So those guys would be my honorable mention. AFC honorable mention, Jesse Bates for the Bengals. Pro Bowler, All-Pro. He can play too. Young guy, only going into about his 4th season. Jesse Bates, Cincinnati, can ball. Then you got Justin Simmons for the Broncos. Tall safety, 6'1", 6'2", fly around. He can play. He made my honorable mention, Pro Bowl guy. All these guys are Pro Bowlers, All-Pro like I say, but yeah, it was a tough list. If you got some guys that you felt like I left out, drop them down in the comments, but we went goal post to goal post. I love it. Football is here, baby. Like I said, next week I'll be breaking down a Bills-Rams game. We got Ohio State, Notre Dame tonight, Saturday. Get some work in. It's the weekend. I love it. Open up your pores, sweat, get some work in. Yeah, that's a strong list right there, though. That's a tough list. That's a tough list. Derwin James, Minka Fitzpatrick, Kevin Beyer, Antoine Winfield Jr., Tyrann Mathieu, Jamal Adams. That's a tough list right there. But yeah, I got to set myself apart from the other content creators. Anybody can talk about guys sitting behind a computer, behind a desk, but I'm actually out here on the gridiron talking about it. Physically out here. So let's get it. Got to set myself apart in some type of way. But yeah, I'm always going to be, on the gridiron when I'm talking some football, or if it's basketball, you might see me at the court. So that's how I set myself apart. Really be coming back with another one on my top safeties. Like I said, I play DB, so this is easy to me. Easy, I love it. Goal post to goal post, though. Top safeties in the NFL coming for the 2022-2023 season. Let's get it.